kvCore just came out with a very exciting update. It is very easy to make professional looking custom pages. So in this video, I will show you how you can make custom pages like this. It is part of your website, and you do have option to keep the header and the footer if you like, or you can turn both of them off or keep either or. So very cool and easy stuff. So let's build that page. Okay, so what you can do, you can start with any of these templates, or you can start with a new blank custom page. It's totally up to you. All right, so what I will do, I'm going to start with this buying home guide. So I'm going to click on select here. This will load the page. So if you look to the right here, we'll see 3 tabs. Okay, mostly we're going to work with the rows and content. So we're going to drag and drop items from here onto our page. Okay, that's all we're going to do. So what rows are basically, it's a placeholder where we're going to insert our content. Okay, so just to give you an example, let's say I want to enter a text here in the middle somewhere here. Okay, and that's the only item we want in that row. So I will pick this very first one, just one item. So by looking at it, it can tell you how many content items you can put in there. So since we only want one for this example, I'm going to drag and drop. You see, as I'm dragging, you see this blue line and say drag it here pops up. So if I take it on the top, it's there too. Okay, so I'll drop it here, let go. So here we have our row, and it says drop content block here. Okay, so we will go to content, and here are content. So we can have title, paragraph, list, image, button, divider, and all this stuff here, right? Let's say I want a title here, right? So I'll just drag title and I will drop it here. Same thing, you see, drag it here, I let go, and now I can change this text. So I wrote Brampton, and if I click on it, I'll see some options here to make changes to the text, and also on the right I'll see some more options. Okay, so if I select text, I can right here font size, I can make it bigger. Okay, I don't even have to select it, long as it's this block selected, that's what it's going to affect. Okay, so you have your colors and all that stuff here. And let's say I want to delete the text. So once the block is selected, I can click on delete, or I can copy. Right, I'm going to delete it, and our row is still there. Okay, same thing, you can select the row. When you're selecting a row, if I click here, go back, as I hover, you see the row icon appears here. So that's what I'm selecting, a row. Now the row is selected, so I can click delete. Before I click delete, here are row properties on this side, and just in case, let's say you want more items here, but you drag the row that has only one block, right? What do you want, 2, 3, or 4, something like that. So once you click on it, and then on the right, column structures, you can add more. So I can say add new, and here we go. See, we got another one, and I can click and hold and then drag to make it bigger or small. Okay, and same way, let's say I dragged the one with the 2 blocks, right? I dragged a row that has 2 blocks, but I only want 1. So you can, same thing, go back in here. Okay, just pick one and then click delete, and it will delete it. Now you have 1. So I'm going to select the row again and click delete to delete the row. Okay, so that's how you can drag rows from here and contents here and build up more. But what we're going to do, I'm just going to change a bunch of stuff here, delete a bunch of stuff here, and we will have our page ready. So first thing I want to, so if we look at our page, I have a background. All right, so we're going to back here, we're going to change this background. So I'm going to click on it, right, and on the right hand side you'll see row background image. change image. So we're going to click change, and your kvCore library will pop up. And to upload, you're going to click upload, find your file, okay, then click upload. I'm just going to cancel it. Once you click upload, it will come here. All right, and from here I'm going to select let me go back. So okay, this image, so it was this one. I'm going to click insert. All right, so that changed the background. Now I'm going to change the text, so I'm going to simply click on it, okay, and then go back here. I'm just going to copy these from here, okay, cheat a bit, and I'm going to paste it here, okay, and as I'm building it, I want to click save, okay. You don't want to lose your work. It's saying the slug has already been taken. Okay, so if we go to advanced, this is a slug. So we're just going to change this. Let's just call it something Brampton 1. What slug is basically your page name, internet name. So it's going to be your website slash whatever this name is. And it always, it must be lowercase, no space. Okay, so we'll click save. And now we're going to say content saved successfully. Okay, so we're okay. Now let's copy this starting from $7.99. All right, and then what this is blank. Okay, this is spacer. So if you look here, it says spacer. So what this does, just to increase space between your content. All right, so if I click on it, this is the only option it has, height. So we can make it smaller, we can make it bigger. All right, and then let's click on contact, and we're going to change that. I'm going to write a register, and on the right hand side, these are properties of this button. So if I want to change the background color of this to red, and so on the right hand side it says background color, I will click on it and then just drag my cursor the color that I want. Okay, once you're done, just click outside of that, and we're going to change the color of the text. That's the next one, text color. Well, click on the color and select white, or you can just drag it to the white. Okay, white. And then obviously if you have the code, you can enter the codes here too. Now actually, very first thing I should have told you to change the page title. So I named it Brampton Town, and if I click on advanced options again, see it wrote a Brampton Town. But you can change this anyways. You can write 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want here after. So the slug does get created from the page title, but you can also change it after. Not a big deal. I'm gonna click save, leave that. So as you can see, I don't have any space in between, and then this is the next text I have. So I'm going to copy that, and so I'm going to delete this spacer. So I just select it, click on delete. All right, and then we have another spacer. I'm going to leave that for now. Now to bring another text here, I have two options. I can copy this one, but I can also go to content and then bring any of these out. I can bring text. So if I click and drag, hold it, like you want to hold it and drag. So here it is, drag it here. I can put it there, and here's the text. Right now I have to change all the properties to make it look similar to this. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm just going to go here, click on this copy. I'm going to copy it, and I will click and hold onto this 4 direction arrow. That's what this is, just to move up and down. So I'm going to bring it down. Right, there we go. I'm going to double click to select the text, or just click it and drag it however you want to delete it. Okay, I'm going to press Command V to paste. Okay, and it pasted all these enters and all that, so I'm going to just delete a couple of that, and there we go. go front of text, press delete, and now click outside, and there we go. If I want to make any changes, maybe I want to make it bigger or anything, and just select it and then go here, we'll go font size, and we can make it bigger. That looks good. And now we have one more image and then some text on the right. So what I'm going to do, now I can change this. We can keep it this way, right? It doesn't have to be image on the left and text on the right. It's totally up to you. So what I will do, I will actually keep this the way it is. So I'm going to just take West Brampton. So I'm going to use just here and just change it no to West. Alright, next we have this line. I can click on it. Okay, change the size a bit and change the width. Maybe make it thinner. Okay, right, and then I'm going to copy this text here. So it's a good idea to have all your text and pictures planned, right, beforehand. All right, I'm going to paste that here. And let's say I want my text closer to the picture. So what I will do, have my text box selected, and then here on the right, align, and I will select right. So everything will come to the right. Same thing with this. Okay, there we go, everything this way. And let's change this image. Click on it, click change image, and it's this one. I'm just going to double click on it. Oh, click once. All right, and if you notice, there's a little bit of space here. Okay, this is what's called padding, right? So since the picture is selected, and on the right we see the property, there's a padding. So there's 0 on the top, bottom right, but there's some on the left. I'm going to change that to 0. Just double click and select the whole thing, press 0, and there's no padding. Okay, next we have a spacer here again. So if you look at my page, I do not have a lot of space, so I'm going to delete this one. Right, same thing here, I'm going to delete this one too. And so we need one more button. And what are we going to do? Just click on content. Here's a button. Click, hold, and drag. So I want to click, hold, and drag, and let go right here. All right, here's our button. Okay, register. To keep the color same as this red right here, I'm going to click on the red, and I'm going to copy this code. Okay, I'm just going to double click it, select it, right click, copy, and I will click on this button here. I'm going to double click here, select it, right click, paste. That will automatically delete existing text and replace it with the new text. Alright, so now I have both same color, and if we want to make it bigger, just font size, increase your font size. That will make the button bigger. Let's go to the next block, next row. Alright, so here I have an image and a text, very simple. I'm going to delete all this. Okay, click on the row, delete. Okay, and actually I don't even need this row, so I'm going to delete the whole row by selecting the row, click delete. That will delete everything. Okay, so let's replace this image. I'm going to click on the image, change image, and this is the image I'm using. Click on it, there we go. I'm going to remove this padding. Same way on the right, double click on this 40, 0, I'm going to delete this spacer, and I'm going to delete this line too. And I can simply click and drag this text from here and bring it on the top here. There we go. And since this row have 2 content blocks, right? But I just want one. Just like I showed you before, I can click on the row, come on the right, and then under column structure, I can delete this one. Okay, since this is the one on the right I don't want, I can delete that, and I just have one. If I click on my image, everything is good, it's centered. And if I click on my text, I will center that too. And I'm going to copy my text here. And select this whole thing. Right click, paste. No, I don't see paste. Okay. So I'm going to select the whole thing. Command V. There we go. And to make it smaller, I'm just going to change the font size. Right, bring it down a bit. And we're good. Now, if you notice on my page, there's a slight difference between the color of the background right here. Like this row is white. This row has a little bit hint of a blue in there. Okay, so let's go back. And how you change that is just select your row. Okay, and there you go, row background color. You can click on that, start dragging. All right, so we drag this one here, we'll change the color. All right, so we can select, so let's say you want it to be something, maybe you want a shade of an orange. Right, and now we can play with our cursor here. Right, maybe you want something like that. I don't know. Okay, but we'll leave that. I'm going to delete this row. The spacer. Okay, and I'm going to leave this the way it is because this is the form. We want the form, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the background color. Okay, so I change this. Click on it. Click on background color. I'm gonna select this blue. Same thing here. I'm gonna select it blue to keep it same. All right, this text, the heading here, I want it white, so I'll select my form, and on the right I'm going to scroll down and click on label options. Okay, here's my text color. Click on it, and I'm going to select white. Okay, so if you don't see white here, you can always just drag this all the way to the corner. It doesn't matter which color it is. Same thing with the black. Drag all the way to the corner at the bottom. All right, and on the top left it'll be white. Okay, let me just go. All right, or just enter all F's. You got white. So that's it. I'm going to click save, and our page is ready. Right, well, almost ready. So what do we need to do? We need to first link these buttons, so when somebody clicks on them, they go down to this form here. Just click on the button, and on the right where it says very first option, link type, we're going to click on this menu, and we're going to select internal link. Okay, then we'll get this option, scroll to. We're going to click on that, saying no option. Okay, the reason we're not seeing any option here, because we didn't identify any block that you can scroll down to. Okay, so what we have to do, since we want both of these buttons, scroll down to this form here. I'm going to select the form, and on the right come all the way down, and there's actually a switch at the back here. You don't see it, but we're going to click on block identifier here, and it's going to toggle that switch on, and now there's an ID given to this block. Okay, so if we go back up now to our button, and now we click on scroll down, we see an option. Okay, we select that. Same thing with the second button. Actually automatically did that. That's great. I'm going to click save. All right, and it's saved. And now we're going to publish. Now there's a two-way to publish your page. We can publish it from here. Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and if I click back under all pages, we see Brampton Town. This is the one that we're just creating. Okay, and here's this switch here, this button here, a publish or unpublish your page. So if I click on it, now it's off, and if we go on the right here, click on edit, you will see it's unpublished. It's saying publish again. Okay, we can go back and I can turn this on, and now it's published. If I go back to edit, now we will see unpublished. So since it's published, we can click on view and see how it looks. So here we go. This is how our page looks. So I'm going to click on this one, register. Here we go. Scrolls down. Let's click on this one. Oh, this one not going down. So let's go back here. I'm going to click on it. And all right, for some reason. There we go. Click save. And if you go back to the page, you just refresh, click here, it goes down. This is my original page, and actually I have one line here. So if you want to add this, same thing, I'm going to click copy. So let's go back here, and I'm going to get content text, drag and drop. All right, I'm going to change the color to white and select the text here, Command V to paste the other one. There we go. Click save, go back to the page, refresh, and there we go. I have my text here. And now one more thing, I want to show you how you can turn the header and the footer off if you want to. I actually recommend that you keep the footer because it has all this information in terms of use, privacy policy, so you're in compliance with your board. You will click on advanced options, and here it is, show header, show footer. Simple as turning this button off, click save, and now if you go back here, I'm gonna refresh it, and there we go. No header. Just in case you do want to use a header and you want to have this menu here, right? How to do this? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that page under here. Okay, right now I'm seeing Brampton Townhomes, so we also will see Brampton Town. So here we are back in kvCore. You want to click on advanced options, and you're going to create a new category under this category option here. Just click on it, it will open this menu up, right? If I just select pre-construction, that's my category, the page I already have. I can select that, click save, and now if I go back to my website, refresh it, and if I go to pre-constructions, I have two now, right? I have my other page here too, and that's that page. Now if you go back to advanced options, and here you can create a new category. So I'm just going to click on it and then click on add new category. All right, just going to add a 1 2 3 4 and press enter, right? Click save, and now there's one more step you have to do. But let's see, if I refresh it, I don't see that category here, right? And that page is gone. So what you have to do, there's one more step you need to do. You're going to go back to your website manager, click on edit settings. All right, scroll down or simply click on custom navigation here, and this is what we're looking for, custom page links. Okay, we're going to click to open this, open the options. Okay, and here we go. I see 1 2 3 4 right here. I'm going to click on it and it will show up here, right? I want to delete this one. Okay, I want to delete test category, and I want tools back. Okay, There we go. Click save. Here's a confirmation. And if you go back to my website, refresh, there we go. We see the new category. And if I just delete this now, right here, delete this category, click save, go back here and refresh. There we go. It's gone. Well, that is it. That's how you can create your custom pages. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.